Hey everybody, how you doing? Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm Elsie, and you have reached 10 of Cups Tarot. And I am grateful for you that you're here. So if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if this is your first time here, if you'll just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell button, I'll let you know when I upload so you don't need to keep track of me. All right, so I'm here. Well, first of all, guess who has two thumbs and is almost cut up on her private readings? Me. So that gives me time to come back and do some extra things for you guys, some extra freebies. So today I'm here to do your daily grind. And so it'll be in and around, 27th, 28th, 29th, around the end of the month. It's not for any particular sign. It is just the energies that are in and around for the day. Let me stop boxing cards and I'll draw some cards for you. All right. Let's see what we've got for the daily grind. No specific sign, just Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for any sign. This may be your reading, it may not. If it doesn't, don't try and make it fit. It's just going to frustrate you. All right. All right, here we go. Just going to split here, cut. Okay, we're going to start with someone needing to speak up, someone needing to, the Queen of Swords is someone who is very educated. She's very book smart. She is smart in general. She's street smart. She knows how to deal with people. She's a public speaker. She knows how to use her words. And that's the thing. She's very, she knows what to say, when to say it, but she is also very honest. And her words are intended. She picks them carefully. So the things that come out of her mouth are intended. So sometimes those things can be harsh to listen to. But sometimes we need to hear those things. We all need this friend. We do. We all need a Queen of Swords, someone who isn't afraid to speak their mind, no matter who it's to, especially if it's your BFF or someone who's close to you in your life. Everybody needs to hear the harsh truth once in a while. At least I believe they do. Maybe I'm that friend to you. I don't know. Okay, so let's go for 4 more cards here. But first I'll pick up the ones that I dropped because, I can't get through a video without throwing cards around. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, it was only one. Look at that. Okay. So, here we go. All right. So we have... The next card up is the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is new in love, someone that's younger than you or you're younger than them. Page of Cups is probably coming in because you spoke up, because you told them what you needed, or you told the universe. You spoke up, told the universe what you needed, and so comes the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords can be a child. It's usually someone who's younger than you or you're younger than them. There's a large age difference of some kind, but this can be someone who is coming in with emotion, sadness, happiness, and someone who feels deep and who gets hurt very deep as well. So not particularly a good combination here with the Queen of Swords, because this person has a really soft heart, is very sensitive, and can hurt really quickly. I am showing that there is some sort of confusion here or opportunity. So I see both in this card. I see when you speak up that you'll have an opportunity, but you do have to speak up to which opportunity you want to have. If you don't tell the universe, manifest it, or decide which one you want, it's just going to stay in confusion. So this card doesn't fully come to fruition until you make a decision. So this is a lot of opportunity, but can also represent confusion. This could be confusion in love, or speaking your mind to the page and then picking your intended cup. Somebody's closing a chapter. So somebody who's watching today has learned a karmic lesson. So this is when your world closes. So closing an old chapter and opening a new one. And that's where the world card comes in. It's the last card in the major arcana, and the last card meaning that you have completed the journey. So the Fool starts at 0 and goes up to this card, 21, and the Fool ends up completing the journey and getting all the things that they need to get done by the end of this card. I have a feeling that there is going to be a reward, which is a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is sometimes looking to give a pentacle to someone. He could be someone who's single. He is someone, though, who is really good with money. He is the actuary. He's the accountant. He's stable, abundant, makes good decisions, runs his business. And he is the person that you may be bumping into. Either you're closing a world, you're completing a session with this guy, or you're completing the world so you can be with this guy. One of the two. Or energy, right? We're reading energy here. We're not reading gender. So this could be the energy of the king. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. All right. Take a look here. Speaking up to the page. Maybe speaking up to the page causes the confusion. Because when a page is young, they're really, really wanting to get into a relationship. So they really want to be everything you want them to be. Maybe it's good if you don't say everything to the page. Because that is what could cause confusion. It could cause confusion for you and for the page. So perhaps you're just kind of done with that, dealing with someone who's very sensitive, and you just need someone who's more straightforward and slow moving, like the King of Pentacles. It's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So the business type person who will maybe move a little slower toward the destination of relationship. I don't know that you're ready for a relationship right now. The Lovers is here, so it is somewhere in the deck here, but are you ready for it? Let's see. Three. I have 2 more cards I need, please, for the current energies. There's 1, and there is 2. Great. Okay. So, well, I guess the answer is yes, because it did pop right out, and it actually flew out. The thing is that the Lover's card is here, and so it's intended for you to have love, but it feels as though you're a little bit defensive about that. So you may be unintentionally warding off people who are interested in you romantically. This is going to come for you regardless. Just make sure it's not a third-party connection, though, because then it can be celebration. So make sure that you're asking enough questions, that you're not getting yourself into a third-party connection here. And after you become a little more open and less defensive about the questions that are being asked of you, then this is, you're going to be able to rest and relax and just enjoy time with this person and with your group of friends. I think, though, you're going to have a hard time making a decision once you get out of this. Once you get out of the 7 of Wands, taking care of all of the actions that people have taken against you. Once you come out of that and you're feeling good about it, I still think there's going to be residuals left in the distance behind you, that things that you want to make decisions on, but you're not really sure how to go about that yet. And that's okay, because not everything has to be done right away. That's the thing. When someone does, I feel like the person I'm talking to has been retaliated against and they're in think mode, and that's okay, because not every question requires an immediate answer is what I'm hearing here. So what I'm seeing is someone here is deceiving you. It's the 7 of Swords, and when the 7 of Swords comes out, these two come out side by side. When the 7 of Swords comes out, it's about deception, right? So it could be something that someone is holding back from you and not telling you, or something someone told you and you want to share, but you can't. I I believe you're still out on this here. The jury is still out on this person here as to whether they actually are deceiving you knowingly, or if they are doing it for a reason, like a reason that would keep you safe or keep you from hurt or harm's way. That could very well be. I am showing that the Fool is under the deck, and it could be that you are thinking of maybe taking a new start in love with somebody here. It could be a King of Pentacles. Jeez. Okay. All right. So it's past and current energies for whoever I'm speaking with. And I'm just going to look at future energies here. Oh, what do we got here? Good. All right. So the thing is that take this with a grain of salt, because I have a feeling that you are going to stay in balance regardless of what is going on here. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to is in really good balance. And so if you are being deceived in any way and you do have an inkling of it, I think you're going to be fine because you are in balance. So once you figure out what's going on and you do some healing, I don't think it's going to matter as much to you as it did before. So make sure that you're in healing, and you will have this pentacle come in for you here. So Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck, right? If you watch a lot of readings, you'll know that. And it's just because it's an earth card, and earth cards, as a rule, earth signs tend to move slower than most people. So we don't really get into things very quickly or easily. It's not really off the fly. It's all about being very methodical and, you know, crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's, making sure everything's in place, and making sure it's going to be a successful run. This guy is probably the last one to cross the finish line, but he is more than likely the only one to cross the finish line. He's bringing in news. He's bringing in news of a soulmate connection here. So 6 of Cups, soulmate connection. This is someone coming from the past. This is someone who has emotion for you. You have emotion from them. That could be past life, could be, you know, from your childhood. It could be someone who you had a friendship with and it should have moved into love and it didn't. And this is that person coming back. You can see the teddy bears and kids things here that show, you know, that it could be from childhood as well. She's swinging on a swing, just like a kid would. She's looking up at the tree there. Okay. And then this is your wishes fulfilled, that you would go ahead and meet your soulmate. So your soulmate is here. These two came up together. It is your wishes fulfilled that you meet your soulmate in 2020. So this, what do I have here? So far I have swords. I only have 1 sword. I have 3 swords. And so those are air signs, right? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We have the Lover's card, which is Gemini. We have some earth energy here. We also have cups, which are emotion. And so the cups are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Interesting. Let's see what's happening next here. All right, so I do show that there's another king here. So the King of Cups is here. King of Cups is very emotional, deep. Someone who's going to give you great conversation. Someone who is really emotional. Someone who is very sensitive. And that is any of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Then we have the moon here, which is also Pisces and Cancer. The moon is indicating that you should probably be connected to your intuition, only because you can't really see into the distance when the moon is the only light you have. You can only see things really close up. So make sure that you have your intuition with you. There could be secrets in the background regarding this person that's coming to hand you a pentacle, this water sign. And then there is the Hermit. And so after you get the information that you get, those secrets that they come to the foreground here, I have a feeling that's going to throw you into Hermit mode. Now the Knight of Coins comes in slowly, but nonetheless comes in. So it could be that you weren't expecting it. You weren't expecting love for sure, because that's being placed divinely. And so you could very well be just kind of shocked at the love that's coming in. Yeah, because look, here's the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a brand new start in love. I do have also the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is all about new love, right? Someone could be younger than you, or you could be younger than them. They could have younger, newer ideas about love. You may have to teach them, or they may have to teach you. Then there is the Eight of Swords. So all of this is going to throw you into a stuck status. It's going to throw you into, what the heck? I thought that that was dead and gone. I thought that that thing was done. I didn't think it would be coming back. I have a feeling it has to do something with this person who deceived you, or as you perceived them to deceive you. So it might be someone coming back around for another kick at the cat, but you're not having it. You're kind of stuck. Your eyes are covered. You don't want to look. You don't want to see what's going on here. You don't want to hear what they have to say. You can see they're both blindfolded here. There is some stuff in the background, though, that you need to know, and I have a feeling that it's going to lead to your happiness. So I think it's your best bet to probably at least give a listen. What do we have here? Yeah, try not to be too defensive, because this can be a celebratory moment. It can also be a third-party connection, though. So I would say that make sure you ask your questions. You're going to be closing an old chapter and opening a new one. If it is in fact with your earth energy, if it's your Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, then this is the person for you. Looks like it is going to throw you into the Hermit, though, because of this, because of the way you think they did you dirty. And I don't know if it's going to be that straightforward. I have a feeling that there's some circumstances you need to listen to, and the reasons why things needed to go down the way that they did. So just be open, be listening, and make sure you have all the information before you go ahead and make a decision on the thing that you're going to do. Make sure you're the Hanged Man. Look at it from all possible angles, right? I'm also going to pull a Power of Surrender for you here. There we go. Surrender frustration. It says, frustration doesn't open any doors. It's true, it doesn't. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. It's exactly what I was just saying. So I feel that there's something in the background that you need to know about the way things went down that ended up with you two no longer being connected. Or, you know, the Hermit card does indicate that there could be ghosting, that maybe it was just a shutdown, complete information, and you blocked them, they blocked you, and it's time for you to surrender frustration. Because frustration doesn't open any doors, and the key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath and center yourself, right? Right. Last card, Notes from the Universe. Because I haven't used them in a little bit. Let's see what I can find here. Notes from the Universe, one card, please. There it goes. Falling, falling. All right. This one is Karma is on your side. And it says, if you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. Andale, andale. It's cute. All right. That's it for your daily grind, guys. I will be back tomorrow with another. I'm hoping that I am. I will be back with another. All right. Have a good day. Bye.